I was lost and incomplete. I didn't know where I should go. 1,000 pounds upon my soul, and you came from nowhere, and everything fell into place. You make it better every day. You took me away.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. And in case you didn't know, I'm Ashley.
And I'm Rachel.
And today we're going to be answering a viewer question from
It Gets Okay on Tumblr.
It Gets Okay. And she asks, she asks, where do you meet girls?
Yeah. And that can be a tricky question for a couple different reasons. Mainly because it really matters age-wise what the answer is.
There are some things that you can do as a underage to meet girls. Well, first of all, I guess we'll start out. If you're 21 or older,
then it's obvious what we're going to say. LGBT bars. Those are great places to meet girls if you're of the legal age to do so.
Mm-hmm.
However, It Gets Okay is not that age.
Okay, well.
So we're going to be focusing more on answers that relate to her and other people her age.
Yeah, probably the biggest one for LGBT, especially in smaller towns, would be online, with a disclaimer that if you ever meet with a person online, you do not ever do it alone.
Or in a place that isn't surrounded by people.
And you also don't meet this person right after you first start talking to them. You want to get to know them first. And
it's like she said, don't ever do it alone. Always have people with you, or at least someone. If you've seen One Tree Hill, Peyton brings Lucas with her whenever she meets her brother, who isn't really her brother, but I won't give any more spoilers.
We're
on
getting
that.
a tangent here. So some good sites are Tumblr, Her,
Cutie, which is an app too.
I don't know if you can do Tinder whenever you're underage, can you?
I don't know.
I'm not sure
That's a good
either.
question.
Sometimes you can look up Facebook groups for that area of an LGBT, because sometimes they'll have LGBT groups in like that,
I'm on a couple
that
of different
city.
ones.
Yeah.
And on Facebook. I have
On Facebook. Yeah.
Now that being said, with the internet, you do have to be cautious if you're not out, because you are putting your name and
Your
photo
pictures,
in association with something that says you are part of the LGBT community. So if you're ready for that, that's awesome. Just be aware though, if you're not, that it is out there, and someone else who might be going through the same thing, being scared to come out, might see it, that you know, and it could help you guys get closer, or
they could spread some.
Yeah, they could want the heat off of them, so they tell other people about you.
Yeah.
I've seen situations play out both ways, so.
The pro of that is you're able to connect with people more emotionally
before you ever connect with them physically, and that is a really powerful thing, you guys.
The con of that is most of the time online relationships end up
being long
distance. That's why I said join Facebook groups of LGBT in your area, because you don't want to be driving 8 hours to meet up with your girlfriend.
I mean, there are people that have successful relationships though that are literally in 2 different countries.
I mean, you can do it. It's hard though. Yeah. So, I mean, if you want to avoid long distance relationships, I would suggest finding people close to you.
But if you think you'd be good with them, then that's fine too.
Really easy one, I think. Maybe not easy, but once a year, go to Pride. Connect with, just make friends with people. You might find that your friend could either introduce you to somebody that you may like,
or the friends you make there could end up being a person that turns into someone you could have a really serious relationship with.
Yeah, and just put yourself out there. And
I'm sorry, our cat just did a little jump in the distance over there.
That was adorable. I don't know what she's doing. Anyway, Pride. Yeah, go there. It's fun if you haven't been. Also one of those things where you might be putting yourself out there for other people to see you.
Bring water, either way.
It's always
hot.
like in the summer, and it's always hot as heck. But I know also on that point, there are other LGBT. Are you laughing at the cat again?
No, I took my socks off and looked at you the whole time making sure you wouldn't notice.
Oh my god. There are other LGBT events that might be posted on those websites that the Facebook pages, and you just really have to do a search. It's a stereotype for a reason, Rachel.
Oh, you're talking about sports teams.
Join a sports team if you're into sports. Softball
Yeah.
would be a good one. I mean,
that's like the main one you hear about in the LGBT, well, not necessarily that, but like the lesbian community.
yeah.
You hear about softball a lot, or
yeah.
roller derby.
I mean, you'll find that you connect with somebody over a period of time rather than just going to a bar and meeting somebody.
Yeah, because one of the things with the bar for people who are of age, it's not a guarantee that you're going to have things in common.
Right, because instead of just being at a bar, you don't really have any other things in common there until you get to learn what that person likes. But if you're on a sports team with that person, you're constantly working with them, or at least maybe once a week working with them and
getting to know each other.
Talking with them, and participating.
And that's not to say that everyone's going to be a lesbian or bisexual on your team.
No.
Some people might be.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, and this isn't from my statistical experience, I haven't done any math on it, but I feel like there's a higher percentage of lesbians on sports teams, generally. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, but some of them may not be out either.
That's true.
Either way, it would get you out of a shell. And either way, you'd make friends at the very least, which is not a bad thing at all.
Yeah. You could volunteer at your community centers or just LGBT fundraisers, events.
Yeah, some places have LGBTQ plus centers for people to go to feel safe, and you can volunteer there, or you could just go there.
And a lot of colleges have gay-straight alliances that you can
join,
make new friends, or
even
be in the
some
community.
high schools do.
Really? I wish they would have had that.
Yeah, I wish they would have too. But some high schools do now.
One of the best ones that I think, personally, is to attend concerts of artists who have a large LGBT fan base. AKA
Haley Kiyoko Fletcher.
Yeah.
And
Lady Gaga.
There's a guy that...
Troye Sivan?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah, he's very talented, and his songs are very good, and that has a huge LGBT following, so...
Yeah, I mean, you know how close people can get at concerts, like in the lawn or just in the pit or anything. I don't mean close, like, physically, and you can make friends there. Concert, you can bond over the music if you like the music.
I mean, you wouldn't be there if you didn't, right?
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I love you. I do think that is probably one of my favorite realizations, that you can really meet people, and you know for a fact that if nothing else, you have one huge thing in common. I know music plays a big part in Ashley's life and mine too, so. Yeah,
and I mean, there are certain artists that most of their fan base is going to be LGBT. Yeah. I mean, at least 50% of her fans are probably lesbians.
And then Paris, I mean, their lead singer is a lesbian, so.
There are a ton of them out there, and even small local ones that come around.
Yeah.
I don't know of any around here, but I'm sure there are.
If you only listen to one kind of music, then expand your horizons a little bit. See if you like any music by LGBTQ artists, and
you can do a real quick, even like the music app search of that. Usually they have a playlist, or you can just do a Google search of LGBT playlists, or lesbian singers, or bands, anything like that. But either way, you'll find some good music.
And hopefully good relationships too.
Yeah. I suggest, whatever you do, be open about your own sexuality.
Yeah.
If you're out, make it known. Hey.
If you're comfortable making it known.
If
you're
in
a safe environment.
And then, because if you close yourself off, nobody's gonna approach you.
The thing is, when you are out and you're not afraid to be open about who you are, and I understand that some people have to be wary of who they tell, but if you are out and you're in a safe environment, then that can make it to where other people will feel more comfortable talking to you about their own sexuality if they're having a hard time, or if they just want...
If they haven't even come out yet.
Well, yeah.
Sometimes.
If they just want to talk to someone who gets what they're going through.
Definitely, and you can bond over that.
So,
this is your
I don't
favorite
know.
one.
I don't know if it's going to be a popular opinion, but basically, just get out there and live your life, because even if you are old enough to go to a bar, like we said earlier, that's not necessarily going to mean you're going to have something in common with the person you meet. if you get out there and do the things you want to do and go on the adventures you want to go on, the excursions, whatever, then chances are eventually, and yes, it may take time, but eventually you will meet someone that has the same interests as you. And I think that's going to be, I don't know.
A foundation.
Yeah, it's going to be a good foundation. And it's going to be easier to maintain conversation.
I understand that people that have the same interests aren't going to always click together.
No, not
as far
always,
as like, you know, values and morals and all that,
but
ideals.
It's a good start.
But at least, if nothing else, you know that you found somebody that loves at least one similar thing that you do.
Yeah,
and
it's the same with the concerts, basically.
Yeah.
As long as you're actively searching for nothing but a relationship, it's gonna seem harder to find one. If you get out there and you just love and live your life, chances are you are gonna meet somebody. And you might meet a couple somebodies because the first one or two don't click with you, and that's fine. It's just
For example, if you love roller derby and you go play roller derby, you might find somebody that loves roller derby, and then you can click over that.
Yeah. And now we didn't meet each other at roller derby.
No.
However, we did meet our two best friends who are straight, but I don't think we've ever had friends like them before. Besides Laura, she's awesome too, and you've known her your whole life. So.
Anyway, so yeah, I mean, live the life that you love, and love will come to you.
Love will find you instead of you having to find it. Yes, live the life you love,
and
then love will find you instead of you having to go out and find it.
Oh, babe, your Hallmark card.
Aw, thank you.
We hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did,
we hoped it helped, especially to you. It gets okay because your name's right. Even when things are hard, I promise you, it does get okay again.
It does.
We will see you guys next time when we're going to go back to some challenges, and then we may have a couple more serious videos. If you like them, let us know by giving us a thumbs up.
If you have any suggestions, please leave them below in the comments, or you can tweet us or hit us up on Instagram or Tumblr, or do we have anything else? Okay, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.
And hit the bell so you get notified whenever we make posts.
Makes posts.
I don't know. Whenever we post things.
We love you guys.
Love you. See you next time. I can't talk. Bye, guys.